And shout out to all the listeners to the Lewis Howard Live Show. Going to be doing these daily, call them inspiration for the soul, right? It's things that you already know. It's not anything new, but sometimes we just need refreshers. So today I thought I'd share a little bit about relationships. You've heard the old saying, no man is an island, right? Am I my brother's keeper? Two are better than one. So we know that the power of addition, multiplicity in relationships are valuable. But who are the best people to be in relationships with? So, as you are reminded, there's some people you are born with, you're just stuck with, right? You have siblings, brothers, and sisters. You're born to a certain family. You're just kind of stuck with that. And we don't get to change. And many of us come from different kind of dysfunctions. Myself, coming from having three mothers, two fathers. Other people have spent time in foster homes, have been orphans. And so everybody starts out with a different kind of story, a different kind of relationships. But as we get older, we have to morph those into different type relationships. I call them the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? You're going to have good people in your life. You're going to have bad people in your life. You're going to have straight up ugly people in your life. And so you have to learn how to live with both. It's not easy. And I've learned over my years that sometimes you have to promote people on to other opportunities. Some people just not meant to be in your life, or sometimes the people are in your life at the wrong time. When you're going through a transition, you need certain kinds of people in your life. When you're having success and everything is going right and you're on your grind and you're getting after it, there are certain kind of people you need in your life. Most of us don't need negative people, right? But we need people who we can help. And sometimes they're in a negative kind of situation. You got a family member on drugs or in jail or have filed bankruptcy, they need help. Hey, it's negative kind of help, but that's what we are here for. We are here to be our brother's keeper at different times, but we're not permanently to be our brother's keeper. Some people don't know when it's time to let go. So, number one is, who are the people you hang around with? Take an inventory of your life. It's important to do that. We know this, but we don't do it. We just let people slip in and slip out. I call it three levels of relationships. There are people that you just meet in general life. I call that street level. We just meet you coming, going, store, shopping, maybe at the bar or restaurant, church, wherever it is. But then there are people that have another level. I call them the lobby people. They're in a closer proximity to you. They may work with you. They may be coworkers. They may be closer associates. They may be golfing buddies, tennis buddies. They may be girls that you hang out with. They may be different kind of people, but they have a different relationship than somebody that is generally connected to you on Facebook, right? Most people that are connected to us on Facebook are not our true friends, right? I couldn't call some of my thousands of connections or whatever and say, hey, I'm in jail. Can you send me $5,000? Most of them probably would not return my call. But people that are in the lobby of my life, they may return my call because these are people that know me. They know my character. They know who I am. They may have been friends for a period of time. So those are people that have another level of value. Hey, if I'm trying to promote something big, the people on the street, the general connections, they're important because they can say good things about you. And then lastly, I call it the elevator. That's the most important to me. Who's in your elevator? If you think of an elevator only holds so many people, right? It's not designed to put 50 people in an elevator, right? An elevator, reasonably 5, 10 people is probably a pretty tight elevator. You know how you go up in an elevator and it's pretty packed, but yet nobody wants to stand next to each other. You know how COVID is and people trying to social distance or whatever. Maybe they got breath problems. Maybe they're just ugly. They don't want to stand next to them. So you can only have so many people in your elevator. That's the way it is in relationships. When you got a level of life that you can't trust everybody, You can't tell everybody your dream. Many of you have learned that because you've told people your dream and your goals, and they have thrown water on it. That's right. They threw water on it, and you didn't expect that. You didn't expect the people that you thought the most of would do that. That's why you have to choose who is in your elevator. Experience has taught me that quality is better than quantity. I used to think that it was cool to have as many people as you know around you, packed in, sardines, everybody's shouting your name, everybody's thinking you're cool. But life has taught me that quality is better than quantity. The quality of the food that I eat is really better than the quantity that I eat, right? I can eat 100 burgers or one good quality steak or sauteed mushrooms and vegetables. Yep, I'm a food guy. So you hear a lot about that. But quality is over quantity. Most of us grow up believing more is better. Sometimes in relationship, more is just more. So you have to take time, especially if you have a transition in life, a interruption like many of us are going through right now with the different things going on around our world. It's good to take time to think about, think of it like this: do an audit of your life. Who are the people that you could count on if you were really in trouble? Who are the people that you could count on to invest in you if you had a great idea? Who are the people who can count on you, who love you because you're you, not because of what you do, not because of how much money you make, not because of how much money you don't make, not how well you look and how well or don't well or know well you don't look, but they just are there for you. Audit those people because those are the people that truly, when life gets rough and in relationships, life does get rough, you're going to be able to count on those people. So this is just a refresher for the soul because people impact the condition of your soul. They impact the condition of your feelings, of your life. You know that you can walk in the room and talk to the wrong person and they just ruin your whole day because they say something negative, stupid, or dumb. And all of a sudden now you are stuck with that. And here's the thing I've really learned about the power of relationships. It's not at the moment that somebody does something to you, it's later on that day when you're trying to lay your head down and get some rest. All of a sudden now you're thinking about what that person said. So take audit. Relationships are important. We can't succeed without them, but we can choose the kinds of people we have in our life at certain level. Who's in your elevator? Who's in your lobby? And who is generally on the street? This is Lewis Howard Live. We'll continue to do this. I'll see you on the next episode of the Daily Inspiration for the Soul. We'll be right back.